It does look like much of Montana may be voting by mail in the November 3rd general election. Governor Steve Bullock today gave county elections officials the power to decide whether to give all voters the option of mail ballots in November. This to make sure that there's voter safety during the pandemic. And as MTN's Mike Dennison reports, larger counties already are indicating that's the way they'll go.
2 weeks ago, county election officials asked Governor Bullock to give them the same choice in the general election that he did in the June primary, to close regular polling stations and move to an all-mail ballot. On Thursday, the governor agreed.
It only makes sense that we start preparing now to ensure that no Montanan will have to choose between their vote or their health. They didn't have to in June, and they shouldn't have to in November.
By late Thursday, at least 4 of the state's big urban counties indicated they'll be moving to an all-mail ballot: Billings, Helena, Missoula, and Great Falls. In the primary election, all 56 counties eventually chose that route, and it led to a record-high turnout, surpassing the previous primary turnout record by 90,000 votes. If Montana counties go that way in November, they'll send ballots out to all registered voters on October 9th. But as Bullock pointed out, voters can still cast their ballot in person. They'll just have to do it at the county election office, starting as early as October 2nd and continuing through Election Day on November 3rd. The governor's order also says early voter registration will be extended until 10 days before the election, and that registration can still occur right up to and including on Election Day. Bullock said he trusts local election officials to make the right call to ensure people's right to vote safely.
The election administrators, in their expert judgment, urge that it's necessary to follow a structure resembling the June 2020 primary, providing early voting opportunities as well as expanded mail voting in order to provide maximum opportunities for Montanans to vote while reducing safety risks.
And one last thing. This is a huge election for Montana with big-time races up and down the ticket. Now we'll likely have a huge voter turnout to make those decisions. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
County election officials and county commissioners across Montana will decide whether their respective county goes primarily to a mail ballot.